Alright, y'all, what's good with y'all, man? So, as y'all know, man, I've been on my fitness grind for about a year now. I actually am training for my half marathon that is in 8 weeks. Eventually, later on in the year, I'm going to be running a full marathon, so this is like prep for that. So I decided I'd do a little vlog, and we're going to do a vlog, a little 7 miles, and then I'm going to cook up afterwards, do a little 2-in-1 video, a little cool miles run and cook up, you know. I got the goods with me, man. I'm down in my Celsius right now, you know, cosmic vibe, and then I also got some munchies, you know. Gotta have the essentials when running: pretzels, and of course I gotta have the Sour Punch straws, man. These do miracles, man. Only reason you're probably thinking, right, why the fuck would you have candy, bro? It's carbs, and it's easily digestible food. You know, when you're running, you're gonna burn a lot of energy. Especially, I'm gonna be attempting to run 7 miles. Not gonna lie though, my legs are fucking cooked from hitting legs 4 days ago. But like, other than that, I mean, I'm still gonna push, and we're gonna try and get at least 5 miles for sure. My plan right now, I'm on like I decided I'm gonna do 1 mile longer each week, building up to half marathon, which is May 4th. So like, for example, last week I did 6 miles. Today I'm doing 7 miles. Next weekend I'm gonna do 8, and so on. So yeah, it should be interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna get out, get my Hokas on, get stretching, and yeah, I'll get back to you guys. All right, y'all, as I got done stretching, man. Got the Camelback on, strapped up with the Camelback. Let's get to this 7 miles. It's a little chilly out. It's good running weather though. It's about like, it says 52 degrees. It's really windy though, so it's like more real feel like probably like 42. Should be a good run. This is the type of weather you want to really run in. It's nice breeze. So yeah, let's get at it. All right, guys, we're off. I'm gonna probably stop in with y'all maybe halfway. We'll just see throughout the run, but yeah, let's do this shit. All right, y'all, doing a little check-in with you guys. So we're a little over 2.5 miles in. The halfway point is 3.5, so we got less than a mile to go. Then we got to make our way back. 2 things I want to point out here. So this bench right here on this trail, this is the farthest I've ever went. Now I've ran a 10 mile on this trail, which is 5. I ran up to 5 miles and then back. I started at a point further behind than where I started. However, I want to look at it as a lesson, as this is a new accomplishment for me, as I'm about to be exploring like new territories. And this can be translated into like any aspect of the world, but we'll look at it as a producer standpoint or like a musician standpoint. You may get to like a certain accomplishment in your career, but that doesn't mean you should just stop right there. There's always more opportunities beyond that. There's always more things to explore, more creativities, more passions. There's always something to push yourself beyond the level to. I guess I want to talk about you know, how I'm feeling though right now. So as I stated earlier, my legs have been sore for like 4 days. I hit legs 4 days ago, and my legs have still been so sore. I will say, as I've been running, it has loosened up. It has been feeling better, but at the same time, the teardrops on my quads are really tight and sore. But I'm still pushing through, and yeah, I know I gotta make it through this 7 miles. As far as stats go, I'm aiming at an 8-minute pace, and that's kind of what I'm sitting at right now. So hopefully we can maintain that 8-minute pace. So yeah, beautiful view, beautiful day out. All right, y'all, made it to the halfway point, 3.5 miles. Gonna just refuel up, snack up, hydrate, sit down on this lovely bench, enjoy this lovely view. It's so beautiful out, man. God created such a beautiful earth, man. Such a beautiful space, beautiful people. Man, gotta love life. So I'm gonna yap it up while I eat, you know, while I refuel up, you know. As I said earlier, got the candy on deck, the Sour Punch bites. I'm gonna just yap to y'all. If y'all want to skip through this part, feel free to. Not gonna hurt my feelings. But there's a few things I do want to talk about, and I don't want to sound like, I don't want to force this upon anyone, but it's important to like stay active, you know. Like, I feel like, especially as producers, like we just sit. I'm not gonna lie, like a year ago, 2 years ago, I would just sit inside and just cook up. I wouldn't touch grass, right? I'm not saying you have to get into the gym. I'm not saying you have to go on runs like I do. I just do this because the reward, the feeling of being like, of accomplishing something and like completing something is an amazing feeling. I like chasing that. It gives me a crazy high, to be honest. And I mean, there's tons of passions to find yourself. Obviously, making music is all a high for us, right? It's a high for me. I love making music. It's what I want to do. It's what all of us want to do. But it's also important to like have a healthy lifestyle. You know, you want to be, and I'm saying this as I'm eating candy, crazy, but you want to have a healthy lifestyle. Not only does it help you physically, but it really does help you mentally. It clears your mind over a lot. It freshens your life up, and it honestly gives you like a whole different perspective on life. And I don't know if that's just the effect for me, but when I've talked to other people, they seem to agree and say the same thing. Now, obviously, like I said, I'm not going to sit on here and be like, go to the gym, you know, force that upon you. But maybe just go outside for a little, go for a walk, you know, when you're walking, right? When you're on your outside walk, doing your outdoor physical activity, that would be a perfect time to network. You can be on your phone networking, you know. All right, y'all, so a little energy break, a little feeling replenished, feeling good. I don't even know if that's a word, replenish. I'm feeling good, though. I'm feeling re-energized. I got 3.5 miles to go back. I got to make it back to the car, so that's motivation right there. And of course, training for the half marathon. I know I got to complete the half marathon because that's gonna feel crazy to accomplish. That's gonna lead me to the next goal, which is running the full marathon, which is gonna feel even crazier to accomplish. One thing I'm gonna probably do here, and I treat this in like when I'm making beats too, but I'm gonna put the phone away for this time through. I'm gonna keep my Strava on, of course, running, so I get to have the stats, but I'm not gonna be on my phone. I'm just gonna get through it, because when I'm running on a treadmill or when I have my phone because of the Strava app, it shows me, it's a distraction because I'm looking at the mileage, like how far I got to go, and my time, my pace, right? And it gets me all in my head, right? Last thing you want to do is be in your head, right? That's when things go wrong. The thing is, though, is that your phone is a distraction, right? Your phone's a tool, but it's also a distraction. When producing, or as producers and entrepreneurs, like, we use it so much. It's a great tool, right? You can network, you build relationships with the networking. You build your brand. It helps build your brand, you know. So much stuff it's powerful for. However, it's also a distraction, right? I'll be cooking up and I will just find myself scrolling on TikTok, or I'll be waiting for a text message from someone who has texted me back, you know? Stuff like that, you know? It leaves you waiting, and then it just distracts you from the whole process of creating music, right? You gotta lock in, right? Like I'm about to do right here, 3.5 miles back, I'm locking in. So hopefully I make it back to the car. Hopefully I don't maybe the water comes up, drowns me, or maybe my legs fall off. I don't know, or I really don't know. But hopefully we make it back. You guys should see me back at the whip. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. All right, that's done with. We made it. Didn't fucking die. My legs didn't collapse. You know, that felt good though. There was points where I did walk. I was like, oh, I actually generally didn't know if I was gonna make it, because I started getting a cramp in the back of my. In the bottom of my calf, really bad. We pulled through, finished strong. My Strava was tripping though, because I had to run an extra 0.10 miles because it was tweaking. But that's all good, you know. Whatever struggles life throw at you, even if it's big or small, still gotta push through. But yeah, so I'm gonna head home, replenish myself, take a shower, and then we're gonna get to the fun part of the video, which is cooking up. So yeah, I'm gonna make some hard beats, hard loops. Who knows? We'll see what we make. Alright, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, y'all, so I got out the shower, ate some food, freshened up, and I think the right kind of beat to make after running 7 miles is definitely a grind beat. Damn, my shit definitely just fucking crashed. Got a hard ass melody out of this shit though.
This shit don't stop.
We got the DB Pac-Man, so we got to make one with the Tron God, of course. So we'll cook this one up, and then yeah, two beats for the video, and then the little 7-mile vlog. Yeah. appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna hit the hay here. I'm tired after those 7 miles, man. Hope you guys enjoy, for real. Tron Takeover, man. Tron music, Tron for life, man. Y'all take it easy. Signing out.